Good morning, y'all. It is March 8th at 5:30 a.m. We are here at Lake Dunlap in New Braunfels, Texas. So today we've got a couple things different about my normal videos. For one, I'm not fishing All-Star Fishing's tournament series. I actually am double dipping in two different tournament series that I've never fished before. One of them is the Kayak Anglers of San Antonio, a normal local trail, and it is a double dip tournament with the Texas BASSnation kayak series. So both of them are happening on the lake at the same time. I'm signed up for both. Now, why would I do that? Mainly, that's because if you win one thing, you're very likely to win the other, or possibly increases the chances of you winning something. So normally when there's a double dip tournament, there's no point in not signing up for both. So I do it, and that's what brings us here. I've never fished this lake. I've learned very little about this lake because the Ladybird Lake tournament was last week. So I'm going into this tournament like completely blind, other than what I've been able to find online. And it wasn't that much, to be honest. So really, what we're hoping for, make today fun, try to catch 5 scoreable fish, and who knows, maybe get that big fish that puts me in contention for something. Hopefully we'll be getting a limit this time. Ladybird Lake did not get a limit. While I'm trying to just have fun, I really want to get some redemption, right? It's a mini redemption tour, I guess, because that was the first time in any tournament in Texas I participated in that I did not catch a limit, which was a surprise to me when it happened at the end of last year. But still, my record is no longer intact, and I need to do something about that, right? Anyway, we're in the water already. We just need to go get ready. We've got another about 15 minutes before we can launch. So we'll see you out there, and wish me luck, guys. Drive just broke.
What happened?
My drive just broke.
Like a pedal drive?
Yeah. All right, guys. Launch was about 10 minutes ago, 5 minutes ago. No, 10 minutes ago. And my 360 drive is not working. Every time I turn the handle, it does not turn. It just clicks and makes a lot of clacking. And my 360 drive is stuck. So I'm sitting here trying to get it out. Oh, okay. Let's see what we can do. I cannot reach that at all. Shall we try? F you. All right. Well, good news is it's not entirely turned to the side or anything. Actually, that might have been better, but okay. Let's just take it easy all day. Maybe it'll jam itself back into place. Maybe it'll jam itself back into place, or something. Maybe I'll hit a log and it'll turn it straight and I can at least take it out. Damn it, dude. So that's the thing, you got the motor, it's gonna be a little easier. All right, guys, so we're just heading to the first spot. We weren't able to fix the 360 drive. You couldn't tell. It's stuck in that position right there. I've just got the fins up. Hopefully that'll keep them out of the way enough to not divert me all crooked. I mean, it's doing it a little bit, but at least I've got the motor. Ah, bug flew in my eye, like right in my eye. Oh, I killed it in my eyelid. It's still there. That's uncomfortable. Not off to the greatest start, but you know, what can you do? We've got the motor, so we can at least move around. All right, it's lines in. I'm not ready to go. All right, it's fishing time. Man, what a start. All right, since my drive's broken, I believe the best thing for me to do is focus on the actual fishing and fishing accurately, making excellent casts. Water temperature is almost 66 degrees at the moment, which to me means they should be up on beds. The one good thing I can say is that if I need to go about 30 degrees to the right, my 360 drive's in the perfect position. All right, guys. It is now officially like daylighting. I've had so few casts. Oh, God. Woo! That would have sucked. That would have really sucked. Throw this one on for now. Got one. Nice. Okay, here we go. Bad day. At least I'm not skunked. Let's go. That was a weird bite, dude. I don't know if he was nibbling on it or what. What the hell happened there? Right through your mouth. This is probably about a 14, 15 maybe. All right, y'all, first one of the day, 14 3/4. Fought pretty hard. Thanks, buddy. I like to submit my fish right away. I don't like to be messing with it all, you know, later on, or like forget or something, you know. Plus then it makes it easier to track where I'm at and what my score is and all that. All right, well, not that I've like loved the fact that I'm just still working a drop shot, but you know, it works. So I think there are more in this general area. Let's get a morning limit, you know. But you know, last tournament I caught my first one around this time too, and then it took me what, like 4 hours to catch another one, and I never actually got a limit. Tons of hammers out here. So since the water doesn't seem to be incredibly clear, I'm gonna put some of this bait pop on it, and it also gives it a bit of a scent. Does it work? I don't know. I think it does. All right, let's try to make some movements here. Got one. Felt that one. Oh, it's small. Oh, okay. I don't think you're even gonna measure, bro. Well, that was exciting, but and he ticked it hard. Let's just see. Yeah, not even. Like 8 inches or something. Whoop. Get back in there, buddy. Thank you. All right, that scared me a little bit. I was silent. It seemed like he was gonna get a lot closer than he actually did. I was getting ready to yell, but it's not my water. Got one. Oh my God, it's a big one. Okay, okay. It broke off. You've got to be kidding. Dude, that felt big. Like, oh, at least 5 pounds. That felt at least 5 pounds. What the dude? Is there a possibility that wasn't a fish? No. I mean, it was fucking moving. Anyway, I know I seem mad, and don't get me wrong, I'm pissed that I lost that fish, but it's fun. It's fun. Tell you that. Dude, I'm bleeding like crazy. Who's hurting me? Couldn't be me. All right, let's get like to somewhere else now that I know where that is. Let's just look, let's explore. This is really weird feeling not having my drive. I know I keep mentioning it, but it just throws off everything I normally do and how I do it. Got one. It's gonna be tiny. And it is, it's tiny. But I did get one. About freaking time. And it'll count, I think. $12.25. All right. Technically the second fish. It's like 12.5 or 12.25. I'll have to look at the picture. All right, thanks, buddy. Woo! Well, that was fun, guys. We got some stink on the boat. He was freaking out a little bit. I got a decent one. I just got a decent one. Okay, buddy. No, he's just a fighter like crazy. Okay. Well, it's better than the last couple. That's 2 in a row right there. Oh, you know what? He's fine. It's about a 16. Right in the top of the back of the mouth. Sweet, dude. That's 3 right there. 14. All right, this one is 14.25. Not too bad. 2 in a row. This is a good area. See you, buddy. And I think it's time for a big move. Where that big move is going to be, though, I don't know. All right, I do think shallower is better. All right, this one is eerily similar to the last dock. Got one. Yeah. Woo! Woo! Yes! Got one on the chatterbait. That's a big guy. That's a pretty good one. Stay up, buddy. Woo! Jumped right in there. Yeah. Yeah. Let's go! And it fell out. That's okay. Yes! Okay. Large. Damn. Not too bad. Let's go. That's like a 17, 16. That's a 16. That was exciting. 16 and a half-ish. Oh, 16. Right at 16 and a quarter. Let's go. 16.25 on a chatterbait. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. One more. Thank you, sir. Mwah. Woo. I really wish I had my 360 drive. It would make everything easier. That's a shot of adrenaline. All right, time to get out of here, I think. All right, said I was gonna leave at 2:30. It's 2:30. Get a bite. Get a bite. I'll call this my last cast. Got one. F yeah. He's so small. So small. It's not gonna be 12. Damn it, and I got him. I asked for him and I got him. Today was not the day. He's not even close. No. Thanks, buddy. God. We're done. Damn it. Ah. We got it out. All right, guys, rough day. So as you saw right from the very beginning, the 360 drive in my Hobie Pro Angler broke. I think the belt probably snapped or something, and it did it when my drive was not perfectly straight. It was off to the side a bit, so I couldn't take it out. Otherwise, it would have been a lot easier, but it was hanging down in a cockeyed position all day. Not having the drive to use itself is really tough because I use it a lot. But the fact that it was cockeyed and pulling me to one side, no matter what I did all day, that was tough. I gotta tell you, I'm surprised I made it out without screaming even more than I already did. And I'm really surprised that I had the day that I did. I caught 4 fish. It seemed like the bite out there was pretty tough. Most people I talked to either just barely got a limit or maybe got 1 or 2 less than a limit. At the time that the standings went offline, the high score was 81.5, I think. You know, tough lake, tough day. And then trying to get the kayak on the boat after I couldn't take out my 360 drive was nerve-wracking, especially at a busy ramp. There was already almost a fight at the ramp by some boaters. So anyway, it worked out. It strapped down, I think, pretty securely. So that's 2 weekends in a row I got to go fishing, 2 4-fish bags, and a limit unreached. Something's going on this year. We got to figure it out. We got a next one coming up in a few weeks, and we'll see if my kayak's fixed by then. Hopefully it all works out and I get to go do that one. Otherwise, I'll just see you on the next one. Thanks, y'all.